Vincent, good morning and thank you for your time. In Los Angeles, traffic cops won't be equipped with them. I would think they have a lot of interaction with the public that might benefit from these body cameras.
Absolutely. If anyone should have those cameras, it should be traffic cops. In my days of patrol, I can tell you personally that the most dangerous and unpredictable situation an officer will find himself in is a traffic stop. If that officer was acting within policy and within reason and using the amount of force necessary, he will be exonerated.
The officers were called out on a domestic violence call. How does that change the way police act when they arrive on the scene, or does it?
Well, domestic violence calls are probably the second most dangerous calls a police officer can go on, next to traffic stops.
Everything's on video. At least it seems like everything's on video. So what does that mean for those officers who aren't doing the right thing? I mean, they got to worry about this, right?
Yeah, absolutely they should worry. I mean, especially in a city like New York where there's a video camera every 5 or 10 feet.
Is there a YouTube effect, and are police holding back?
Well, John, that's the million-dollar question. What we definitely don't want is for police to do that. And I think as we look at society and we look at what's going on, I'm reminded of the detective that was beaten a few weeks ago that basically didn't fight back because of fear of what the video would show.
In your anecdotal knowledge of national police standards, is there a general rule that officers follow when a child is in a vehicle that's being pursued?
Each department has its own pursuit policies. Where I was in Nashville, there were certain policies when we could and couldn't chase. I don't know the policies of this department, but regardless of what the policy is, there's such thing as officer discretion. You know, I can't tell you how many pursuits I've been in, but I can tell you the ones I actually terminated myself, not only for my safety or the public safety, but the safety of those in the vehicles.
Do we see a new trend here where police authorities are responding quickly when there's video involved?
Yeah, I think so, especially if there's something that's questionable. Obviously, in the Walter Scott case there was, and apparently in this case down in Louisiana, anytime you're talking about a 6-year-old, of course, that's very troubling. And I think the head of the state police there said it best. You know, as a father, you know, it's hard to swallow that pill of why this little boy died.
Is that prosecutor likely to indict, or if there is a grand jury process in Arlington, maybe put this case before a grand jury?
I don't think so, Tony. Here's why. At the end of the day, the officer was responding to a call, which gave him the legal right to approach Christian Taylor.